resources to benefit myself. Like, you just gotta, put in a little bit more work. Great readers that try to play on people's emotions and try to discredit people like they're overreacting or lying about things, or have a savior complex and want to be in a position that will make them feel needed to people that feel like they lack, right? I talked about that. The whole time, though, these motherfuckers is getting energy and resources from Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Mary and Keisha. And it's a damn shame. Like, all of that's true. We talked about that. Like, you are laughing and putting down people because you've convinced these people that they need you and that they have to accept whatever you give them. And the whole time, you're the saddest person of them all because you really need these people to feel powerful, you know? But yes, no more dealing with people who want to study you to find flaws and weaknesses instead of get to know you and love you. They will try to treat you, exclude you, ridicule you, set scenarios up to make you seem over dramatic. And I take that as the humiliation ritual. So whenever, in the spiritual terms, and in other terms, it's just like making you the butt of the joke to whatever group of people. And only people who don't have control over themselves want dominion over others, if you pay attention, right? Like, look at our damn president. Like, he's so far removed from reality, but he's in control of this. Like, he's in control of shit, and we can't, people voted for him. It is what it is, right? But all of it is to benefit a certain group of people that feel like this is the only way. And I keep getting thinking of Monsters Inc., right? Because remember, they were first feeding on children's energy out of their fear, because they thought fear was the most effective way to get energy to fuel their world, right? And they had all these doors leading into these children's worlds, right? And then at the end, they come to realize, like, it's actually way more productive and way more beneficial for everybody, including us, if we fuel these kids with love and laughter. We get more energy that way. And I think that was a good message. Like, thinking back, I was like, oh, like, and it's crazy. Like, it's really crazy. Like, feed on people's fears, and but not ever thinking like, oh, maybe it would be better if, like, we, and it makes sense because love is like the most powerful energy. Like, and I don't think people want to realize that. But yeah. And I would never, like, one thing about me, I never wanted to take nobody's free will. And it's like, once you do that, it's like everything's about control right now. And I feel like the world is shifting into a place where people know that control can only get you so far. Self-control is the only kind of control you should be seeking out, right? But yeah, I think people are just noticing, like, damn, everything is about control, everything is about greed. But yeah. but this is really just to acknowledge and put it out there, because God has been telling me to speak my mind, because it gets misconstrued sometimes when you don't speak up, and I've been noticing that. And I think in the past, I'm not gonna lie, like as sweet as I look, as sweet as I am when I'm in my glow, like when you are consumed and surrounded by certain things, that darkness is just as strong if you feed into that. And if I went any other way would have been very destructive, like for me and anybody around me. And the ideations and shit, just as good as as big as the hopes and dreams can be, is as fucking dark as the ideations can be. And that's all I'm gonna say. And tying it into mental health and shit like that, I think now it's a perfect time, because people are kind of meshing the two, and I feel like I've always picked up on it, how it coincides, right? I think everything, we all have a spirit within us. Any type of energy you come across has a spirit that you feel tied to the overall energy.